What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Top 5 Filthiest Pitches of the Day, the postseason edition. And yes, we're awake. I don't know how. Let me know in the comments if y'all stayed up for that entire game. I did, and I'm tired, but not too tired to do this show. And we're going to kick it off with the honorable mentions. First, I have Will Vest for this, causing Will to again don his vest.
Here I am.
Next, I have Matt Brash, Luis Castillo, and Troy Melton. Frankly, every pitcher I don't mention in top 5, put them in the honorable mentions. They deserve it. My top 5 filthiest pitches of the day yesterday. At number 5, Logan Gilbert for pitching in relief in this game and whipping out his trident splitter. One of the nastiest pitches in baseball. At number 4, Jack Flaherty for his wicked knuckle curve, as well as talking to himself on the mound. Should he be charged with a mound visit here?
That's what I was just thinking.
I'm a big fan of at least one man mound visit.
With himself out there.
And number 3, Eduard Bazardo for this front door two-seamer and these other two-seamers. He had 4 Ks and was a key to the Mariners winning yesterday, eventually. At number 2, Commander George Kirby. Picked up 6 Ks in 5 innings, gave up 1 run on 3 hits. And of course, Will, how many walks?
None.
No walks because it's Commander George Kirby. He had these sliders and heaters and was outstanding, keeping the Mariners in the game because they were facing a freaking train yesterday. My number 1 pitch, whatever, of the day, Tarik Skubal, for just going crazy. He had these change-ups, sliders, heaters. He picked up 14 whiffs on 18 swings on his change-up. He had 26 whiffs for the game. Here's an overlay of his slider and change-up. You can see why that change-up is so deadly. I am sad I am not going to see it anymore this postseason. This man deserves to be pitching for the rest of the year, for the rest of my life, in my dreams. This man is a freaking machine. A big round of applause for King Tarik the Magnificent. Don't care if it's a losing effort. You're a winner in my book. And Skubal broke several postseason records in this game, picking up 7 consecutive Ks, a postseason record. He had the most Ks on 100-mile-an-hour fastballs in a single postseason by a starting pitcher. He's the first pitcher in postseason history to have 2 games of 13 strikeouts or more in one single postseason. Nobody else other than Bob Gibson and Garrett Cole have done that for an entire career. He did it in one postseason. Lord, this dude is a great pitcher. And again, another round of applause. Tarik, if you're watching, hang your head high, my man. You did everything you could. You're a warrior. Excellent work. Now on the Ninja Notes, we had a little bit of drama here. Is this a hit by pitch or is this a foul ball? You make the call. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. The video replay room in New York had this as not being able to be overturned. This was called a hit by pitch on the field. You know, I would have been fine if they called on the field that he actually offered at it. That would have been a pretty good call because I am sick and tired of people trying to bunt and then it not being called a strike while their bat's hanging out over the plate. Give me a strike on this. But, you know, in fairness, they didn't call it. They couldn't call it a strike on replay since it wasn't called on the field. I think most people think this ball hit the bat first. I will go with that. But I can understand how it's hard to determine because you look at his index finger. Did it hit that at the same time as the bat? Maybe. I don't know. I don't care. It's irrelevant. It didn't end up making that much of a difference. This was the longest winner-take-all game in postseason history. And this was absolutely epic.
You know what's absolutely outrageous, Ninja, is that this game felt like the longest thing ever. Meanwhile, the 2018 World Series game between the Sox and the Dodgers was 2.5 hours longer.
Yeah.
Literally, I blacked out during it, Ninja. I was nervous drinking the whole time.
That game was insane. Wait, was that Evaldi game?
Yeah, the Evaldi game. It was 7 hours, 20 minutes. Ninja, the dong of the day was the lone dong of the game. But it was pretty epic. It was off the bat of Scary Kerry, a.k.a. Kerry Bonds, a.k.a. Kerry Wood, because Carpenter put absolute lumber on this ball. Another notch on Carpenter's huge homer belt. But yeah, absolutely crushed it. And this was enormous at the time. Unfortunately, the Tigres lost. But you can't stop Carey from having huge homers. And getting the dong of the day.
And now, my pitching ninja moment of Zen. It's the rally shoe.
Whatever it takes in the playoffs.
But he's doing it for the wrong team unless he's a Tiger fan, right?
You assume he might be, right?
Maybe that's
you
a,
can't make it
maybe
do
that's a
something.
strikeout shoe.
My picks of the day today are a 3-leg parlay. I'm going to take the over 7.5 runs, take the Brewers to win, and take Jackson Churio to have 2 or more total bases. What would your picks of the day be?